Unlucky Pep Guardiola, you freaking shyster. You're not touching that freaking Papa John's trophy. You came out and said before the Chelsea game that, oh my gosh, we have won the Papa John's trophy so many times in a row that this is now going to be something amazing and cool. But no, you're out. So we're going to talk Pep. Juventus, Cristiano lives. My goat lives. My goat lives. Cristiano Ronaldo, he lives. Held an L. They're 13 points behind 8th man on top of the freaking table. We're going to talk about Juve. Ander Herrera, a prostitute said what's up to Ander Herrera. A prostitute said what's up to Ander Herrera, and we're going to talk about why Ander Herrera was robbed by an escort. We're going to talk about that. And talk about Rudiger with all contract. But guys, for the main thing that we're going to talk about, because of the Barca guys, the Barca boys are here. The Barca boys are here. Never, ever disrespect a volcano. Yo, it's the boys, the kid. Yes, I'm sponsored. Manscaped, guys. Manscaped, shave your balls. Guys, shave your balls, man. If you want to get your Amira diamonds, so forth, shave those balls, man. Manscaped. Use the code HHFH and you will get 20% off this amazing item because look at this stuff. Let me show this to you. You ain't gonna mess around, man. Look at this. You get all this stuff. You get a freaking shaver, ball toner, ball aftershave, and you will get a freaking man purse as well. A beautiful man purse. So it's a nice, beautiful thing that they have with a shaver, shaving kits, grooming kits. And you use HHFH, you get 20% off manscaped.com. Check the description box below and get that deal and support your boy with the sponsorship and so forth, man. Support your boy who's giving you this amazing content crack, man. So, Abdul, I want you to mute your mic, mute your freaking mic. I don't care whether your freaking brother's watching, mute your damn mic. So, guys, I want to give a shout out to someone. I don't know who this guy is. There was a dude. There was a dude during one of the live shows who said that. You see, because I always give credit where credit is deserved. So there was a dude in one of the live shows who said, Barca are going to lose to a volcano. I was like, because, normally I get weirdos on this thing like that clown, Daddy Oos and so forth. So I'm used to weirdos and very weird people on this channel. Okay, so this is another weirdo. And I was like, what do you mean by lose to a volcano? Are you trying to be funny? He said, volcano, Rayo Vallecano. I was like, oh yeah, like volcano. It seems similar. And this guy, I don't know who he is. I mean, someone in the live show, please tell me who was the. I think he sent in a dub saying this. I believe that these guys are going to lose to a volcano. I was like, what? Who? How dare you? How dare you even come out and say something as egregious and as foolish as that? But guys, it's real. It's real. Because guys, you know what? If you think I'm lying, I'm going. See, I'm an image merchant. I'm an image merchant. The beauty about this whole thing is that we use images to say what's up. Because see, guys, the theme of this stream is called tax. The stream, let's see. The stream of this thing, actually, I call it this. The stream of this stream is called tax. The Cristiano tax and the Messi tax. We're going to get to the Cristiano tax, but this is about the Messi tax. And I want you guys just to view this image. It's a very simple image. It's nothing rude. It's nothing racial. There's no prejudice involved in this image. This image is very, very friendly. It's probably the friendliest image I've ever pulled up on this stream. I want you to look at this image right now. So, what's wrong with this image? As you can see, you look at that image right now. Can someone tell me where Barcelona is in this image?
Behind my name.
Why isn't Barcelona in this image of the top 7 teams? So let's go further. And there we go. Barcelona 9th. Now, they're not, because the Cristiano tax is even worse, because those guys are even in a worse situation, but this is real. I want to really give these guys chance to talk, because I know that this is really about the Barca guys and so forth. But I want to be very real with you guys right now. This is going to be very real, and I mean nothing right now. If Barcelona keep Koeman, they will not make top 4. Let me repeat that, and maybe BBC is a little bit slower for you guys out there. If Barcelona, some will say Barcelona, some will say UEFA, you never won that 09 thing. It never counted. You cheated for that 09 semi. If Koeman remains manager, Barcelona will not make top 4. If I had money, I would bet money on that happening. So, and that's just the fact of the matter, because things are not gotten real. And I think that, and I said this, guys, check the tape. I said it's going to happen. I said that Barcelona take Messi for granted. I did a video about 2 years ago. 2 years ago, and I said that, do Barcelona have a plan when Messi leaves? Do Barcelona have a plan post Messi? I said this 2 years ago. Your boy Nostradamus. No one listened. People are like, yeah. Look where we are right now. A Volcano and a geriatric dude from Colombia is saying, what's up? Uyema, talk to me, man. Talk to me right now. What the hell is going on right now? Where are we at right now? Where the hell are we at right now?
I mean, we're still on the same thing. Every time we take an L, HH enjoys our misery.
No, because of 09, because of 09.
That's fair. I mean, like I said, like before, that we are paying the tax of how successful we were a few years ago. This is how it goes. But as for today's game, I mean, I'm not even surprised at this point. He continues Dest at the right wing. He starts Sergio Roberto at right back when you have Mingueza. And like, at this point, it's not even surprising. You kind of actually are surprised if he actually makes a right decision. However, as I watch this game, I'm not emotionally invested anymore. However, I think
but how can you not be emotionally invested when this is still your club, Barcelona?
Because I expected this. Okay, that's one thing. And two, the fact that there's no improvement and we're like maybe like 10 to 12 games into the season, there hasn't been a change at all. And to be honest, what makes it worse is that Koeman wanted Depay and he got Depay. Depay has performed like the first 2-3 games of the season, but since then he's been absolutely terrible.
So you're saying he's a flop?
At the current trajectory, yeah, you can say he is a flop because I don't remember that. I think it was I saw it last week, but they said the last time Memphis scored an open play goal was in August. And I don't think he's registered an assist so far. So, and we have not won a game since last season when we had Messi. But at the same time, honestly, before this game, they said that Sevilla and Rayo Vallecano were the only two teams left in the Liga to win every single home game so far. So when I heard that stat, I'm thinking, yeah, we're not winning today. At best, we're getting a tie. And when I saw the Falcao goal, I'm like, yeah, that's pretty much it. And that penalty, I don't know why Aguero didn't take it, but when I saw that penalty, I'm like, we're not scoring. This is it. Like, we're losing 1-0, and that's that. There's nothing else to say.
Tar, talk to me, man.
So, HH, the ref, about this coach, right? From the beginning of this season, right, I knew that we're gonna go below, the fourth spot, the fourth position, because I knew these red flags since last season. I remember this one match against Granada, that comeback, if you remember, that Copa del Rey.
Yeah,
bro, that was the first big red sign. I was like, nah. If we continue with this dude, something might happen. And my prediction was right. We're not getting no top 4. Most likely, we probably not. We stick with him. If we stick with him. So, I mean, we need a manager. That's all we need right now.
So if our Dutch friend who looks like Winnie the Pooh stays, you Barca are not getting top 4.
Definitely, I predicted this from the beginning of the season. Definitely.
Suleiman, talk to me, man.
The last time Rayo Vallecano beat Barcelona was in 2002. That's the year I was born.
Okay.
So it's been a while, but shout out to Rayo Vallecano. Listen, I'm not gonna say we have like a world-class squad and like anything like that, but Ronald Koeman's doing a terrible job, and you can see where like some managers, yeah, they don't have a great squad, but they're working with it, and they can do something. Whether that be getting results or playing attractive football, we just need something, just something to cheer about or look forward to. What is there to look forward to when you watch a Barcelona match? There's absolutely nothing to look forward to. So, yeah, it is what it is. I mean, are we surprised at this point? No, but if we finish below top four, that's just humiliating. I know Abdul was talking about where he was like, "What's the point of making top four if we're going to get embarrassed in the Champions League?" But still, I mean,
Oh no,
we still need that cheddar.
Yeah. No, it's you in game embarrassed, but that would be an extra piece of embarrassment if Barcelona don't even make top four in La Liga. But the way it's looking, it ain't looking pretty, bro.
Yeah, so I think this team just needs a change. We need other ideas, and Koeman's not providing that. So yeah.
Kool-Aid, talk to me, man.
Can you all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
All right. Just FYI, I'm taking the bus right now, but yeah, I'm just taking the bus right now. But anyways,
well, hopefully you're not getting. It sounds like you're getting robbed, but fine. I'll take your word for it. It sounds like you're getting robbed.
Oh yeah. No, we're good. But anyways, this whole situation, it's like we know what needs to happen, but the issue is we seem to have these people in the top that just don't want to do anything. The thing about Koeman, the thing about Laporta is that he's destroying his image more and more every day. Laporta doesn't sack this guy. He's just making himself more of an enemy, and that is really a shame because it's when this guy was elected, he was like, "Oh yeah, the vibes are gonna be great and all that," but they were just vibes. They were just vibes, and now what we're seeing is this guy had no plan coming in. He talked about keeping Messi. Look how that happened. He talked about making Barcelona great again. Look what happened. Now it's there's nothing. Now watching a game, I don't even know what play style we're playing with. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what this Koeman wants. We're starting with the Dest at right wing, but this guy can't shoot. He missed another open goal today. We're playing crossing Inshallah, but to who? No one. So yeah, it's all over the place, man, and I'm sick of it.
Abdul,
yeah.
Or Abdul, could just stay safe, man. Don't get wrong, bro. So Abdul.
Hello, sir.
If it seems obvious that I've heard from Oyema, from Tad, someone Kule, that it's clueless, it's aimless, tactics are all over the place. Unless Laporta is stupid, which I assume he's not, why wouldn't Laporta see that this team is so clearly not going in the right direction from a tactical point of view? Why doesn't he just pull the plug as of right now?
That's the frustrating thing for me, because I can't answer that question. Because the obvious question is we can't afford it. But we are being told we're going to sign Sterling and Daniel Olmo in January. So how does that make sense? Yeah, all right. So how does that make sense? Second of all, he came out after his election and said losing will have consequences. What consequences? We've lost. This season, we've played 13 games, 5 wins, 3 draws, 5 losses. We haven't won a game away from home, HH. We haven't won a game away from home. But today, HH, I'm going to be honest with you, because honesty is key. I tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear.
I don't know, you're weird, but you're weird. Strange, man, strange. Abdul, you can't just steal a man's quotes from Twitter, man. That thing is trademarked, man. So continue.
I like it, man. No.
Hey, we're starving. Let us live, man. Let us live.
Yo, for me, I was celebrating Falcao's goal today. I was celebrating it because HH, let's be honest. What's the point of winning and keeping him in a job if I know he's not good enough? There is no point. It's, for me, I see it as short-term pain for long-term gain. My problem is I am beginning to doubt whether Laporta's even the right man, and thereby there might not even be gain once he leaves, because Laporta, he's showing me fraudulent signs. he is beginning to come on my forward watch. So my problem is like, yes, I'm celebrating Rayo Vallecano. I'm celebrating this Icelandic fucking volcano scoring against my team. I'm celebrating it because I want my team to. I want anything. You know, this report came out last week. It said that the club will sack Koeman if he fails to make it to the next round of the Champions League. All right, all right, tell me now, please. If we can't beat a Volcano that was in the second division last season, what makes you think we can beat Benfica? What makes you think we can be a Benfica? And let me elaborate on that. A Benfica side that don't need to win. They can park the bus all game because a draw is more than enough. We can't break down a second division Volcano. What makes you think we can break down a Benfica team that's gonna park the bus with a good manager? Like, honestly, like, you know, it's becoming worrying because I can see stuff I think I can do a better job than the people in the jobs right now. So for me, like, honestly, today, bro, I was celebrating Rayo Vallecano scoring because, and I celebrated Depay missing. I celebrate Depay missing because
But should you really be doing that? Shouldn't you still be supporting and hoping for the best of your team and so forth?
Because
really?
Us winning isn't the best for the club. Us winning long term isn't the best for the club.
Okay. So
I said, you know, I was in Discord with Kool today. Yeah, I told him us losing will do better for us long term. So actually, I'm supporting the club by supporting Volcano. And to be honest, bro, like, I don't know how we didn't at least get a goal today, bro. Like, Koeman, he's unlucky, bro. He's a horrible manager, but he's also very unlucky. Like, bro, I don't know, our forwards can't score. Like, we had so many chances, but that's only a good thing for me. But bro, nothing has changed. Like, I remember the emergency hangouts we had back in September, bro. Like, nothing has changed. It's the same shit football.
No.
Bro.
So basically, so my thing is, because I want to come to forward on this afterwards, because but let me even come to forward now. Then I'll take your super chats. So guys, feel free to send your super chats, man. I will get to those very, very soon. I'll get to those afterwards very soon. Forward, Barcelona, man. And this one, try to get, why doesn't Laporta just sack this bad called Koeman when this team is clearly going nowhere?
It's a good question, and I will get to it, but I just want to start by saying that I'll put aside my own feelings for Barcelona and
I
have strong feelings about the club itself.
09 theft, yeah.
All of that, UEFA loaner, all of that.
Yeah.
I do actually empathize quite a lot with the boys, Barcelona fans in general, because it's a difficult position to be in, supporting a club when there isn't anything really that you really recognize or you really support in general with the club. You don't really support the players because the players aren't to the level of Barcelona. You don't support the manager because he's clearly inept. You can't really support the board because they're not giving the players the money.
Even the kids are shit, bro. They look like clowns.
That Champions League edition kit, that's awful. Yeah, that's awful. So it's difficult for fans. It's difficult to really to support the club when there's nothing there to actually support, and I feel like you really feel on side with. And again, I'm not saying that in a similar position to Arsenal, but I'll compare it to Arsenal and their demise through the late 2000s, and the fact that you got a lot of their fans saying that, I want Wenger out, I want us to lose games so he can get sacked, because there was nothing that they could support there, and they could see where their club was going. And I feel like Barcelona are in a similar position because, unlike, let's say, a Man United right now, who similarly have an inept manager, a poor squad in terms of how they play on the pitch, at least the board, whether people like them or not, are putting money into the club, and we can see them spending 200 million in the next summer to address the areas, to address the holes in the squad. With Barcelona, have they got the money to do that? It's difficult. And again, to your question, why won't Laporta sack Koeman when he's so clearly out of his depth in this job? Potentially, it comes down to money, because I think it will cost 15 million to release him from his current contract. So that's 15 million that they could probably do with the. Exactly.
Can I make a point on that? Can I make a point on that? Because it doesn't make sense. Why? Because if you miss out on Champions League, you're missing out on 15 million. 15 million.
Yes.
So you're basically saying you don't want to pay 15 million, but you're at the same time most likely going to miss out on 50 million. So even from a business standpoint, that doesn't make sense. You know what I mean?
Oh, I completely understand. And actually studying it, it is 50 million, you're right, with the La Liga money for finishing in the top 4. But then there's also the other added on money you make from sponsorships, just playing on Champions League TV in the group stages and the knockout stages, which will come up to maybe 30 or 40, 50 million. So you're right. If they were to sack Koeman and get, let's say, Xavi and now on a free, then their chances of making top 4 and then making that 50 million is higher. But at the same time, from a penny pinching point of view, which I'm sure Laporta is doing right now with the finances at Barcelona, he's probably thinking, let me keep Koeman to the end of the season. Hopefully I don't have to spend 50 million sacking him and we still get top 4. But again, looking at his performances on the pitch, again, even the performance against Benfica in the Champions League, I just don't see it. I just don't see how you're going to finish top 4 with this manager in charge. So for me, you got to cut your losses and sack him now. But whether Laporta will do that remains to be seen.
Xavi might not even be the best option.
No. I said, look, bro, if you like Xavi and you want to respect Xavi and so forth, he shouldn't come nowhere near that job, man. Wait, so let me just get some of this job. So from your boy QCB, think of the job QCB. QCB says, Larca, Louve, Lion, Lara Crofted, Lionel Messi, greatest carry job. Bro, I want to just touch upon that. Afterwards, I mean, let me just read the other jobs, but I want to just revert back to the whole Messi thing and say, we need to give Messi just a little bit of love, but I want to touch back on that very quickly. So your boy Emen, who says, Laporta says, losing will have consequences. Still waiting. So Emen said that, well, apparently this is a quote from Laporta, and apparently quote that Laporta said that losing will have consequences. Bro, you just lost to a volcano. So if he's still in a job after losing to a volcano, why, you have to lose to Lugo or something? And your boy Emen says, also, clowns who said, Messi's holding us back. We play better as a team. Bro, we're gonna talk about Messi. We're gonna talk about Messi before we move to Bayern. We're gonna talk about Messi because a lot of people were promoting that. Your boy Abracadabra says, HH Uncle Valve is a legend. Oh, sorry. So basically Uncle Aaron, Uncle Valverde is a legend. Jessica Alba and Lee K. No, look, I said it before that be careful what you wish for. The moments Barca thought they were too good for their shoes and they sacked Ernie, Saint-Etienne, 8-2, everything happened, bro. So everything.
I disagree.
That's revisionist history, to be honest.
But I remember, even when they lost, even after the Liverpool thing, I still said that I know that's bad, but it was still 4-3.
Yeah,
and
but
that loss was on Coutinho and all the other guys that didn't help Messi in that game.
But he was like Wenger, he was like Wenger, bro. He had to go anyway because he was part of the problem. Like, and people.
The problem was not him. Okay. Was not him.
He was part of the problem.
It was who was brought in afterwards. Like getting rid of him was the right decision to make.
Okay, if Valverde remained in the job, you think Barca would still be in this situation right now? So if Valverde was the manager right now with Messi leaving,
no, we wouldn't. But that has nothing to do with Valverde. That's something to do with the fact that we haven't replaced him with a good coach. We haven't replaced it. We got a guy, HH. Do you know Setien? He got the call from the job when he was out milking his cows in his farm. And I'm not even joking.
Easy. Respect cows.
I'm not joking. And then we have this guy who's an actual cow. You know what I mean?
Easy, relax, easy. So from your boy Gatlock, who says CR7 tax, Messi tax, Carabao tax, and core tax 5-0. Look, there's a lot of tax happening because you see, Carabao tax doesn't really make sense though, because it's like City just was, but core tax is real. Of Banged lax, and we'll get there. But the Messi and Cristiano tax, that stuff is real. Also, Sunaman, thank you for the dub, man, says, laugh out loud. Real Madrid, 75% possession, 0 goals. Lord, man, Lord. And I don't want to, but Abdul, don't even get Abdul, don't try it. Abdul, don't try it. Don't try and turn this into because this is about Barca.
No, Koeman's been sacked. Koeman's been sacked.
No, he's not.
You're lying.
Yes, he is.
You're lying.
No, lying. You're lying.
I'm not lying.
No way.
You're lying.
Stop capping, bro.
No, check.
He actually might be right.
Fabrizio, wait. What did Fabrizio say?
Yeah, that's the only man we trust.
what
man.
Fabrizio's a fraud, eh?
No, I say no.
That's
Yeah,
happened,
like
Nah,
it
he's
is not
getting
on.
sacked, bro. He's getting sacked.
Hey, chill, Ricardo. Chill.
Saying we're gonna steal. We get Zidane.
No,
He's getting
no. Let me ask. Wait, Abdul, did you get your news from Madrid Zone?
No.
Okay, because if it's Madrid Zone, then it's
Rashad.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Rashad, yeah.
Yeah. Look up Rashad, bro.
Look, I'll wait for the tapping merchants. Let me wait for the tapping merchants for Britzy before I say that.
We got it for Barca zone, man. Barca zone.
Yeah. From your boy Yas's side, man. Your boy Yas's side, who says, let me just thank you for the dog, man. He says, I get Bartomeu needed to go, but Laporta ran on the campaign that he can keep Messi. So what is Laporta actually? What has he actually done since he came in? Bro?
I can answer that.
Go for it.
First of all, keeping Messi was kind of like a selling point for his campaign. He was never realistically gonna keep Messi.
So he lied.
Well, what politician doesn't lie? It doesn't matter regardless of who the president was, it was just not possible to keep Messi because of the La Liga rules. So it doesn't matter whether it was Font or whatever fraud was after him. It was not going to happen. He wasn't going to stay. As for the rest of his promises, like we've only been like what 5 months since he's been really in for him to do what he wants. Like that, there is like, do you think he's going to turn Barcelona back to what he built in 4 months? Like, there's no money to do anything with. This is going to take 4 or 5 years, maybe. Like, we can't just like expect him to change the fortunes of Barcelona in 1 year. It makes absolutely no sense, especially when you just lost arguably the best player to play the game. Like, it's not going to happen. So it's like, it's a lot of overreaction, but like Barcelona are going to be this way for the next like 2-3 years before they actually see something extreme, like competitive, or be a top 3.
Okay. So you're saying that. So you're not going to hold Laporta against pretty much lying. I'm going to keep Messi, and that's what he ran on. That's I'm going to keep Messi.
But are we being naive to the fact
Koeman
that
is gone? Koeman is gone, bro.
He's not, man. I'm waiting for the official news.
Stop waiting for the tapping merchant. He's asleep right now.
Relax, man. I'm waiting for the tapping merchant. Let the tapping merchant say what's up.
He's offside right now. He's offside.
Oh, he's offside. Oh, damn. Wait. So from your boy Abudi, who says in league's conversations, Zidane to his name is Hazard, by the way. When I told you to build a body like Ronaldo, I meant CR7, not Ronaldo Nazario. That's not true. I don't care when it says that's not true. Zidane would never say that to Hazard. So relax. So stop capping. Zidane would never say that to Hazard, man. So relax. Says HH, check your DM now. Okay, what? Wait.
But who do we get?
Oh, Marcotti. Okay, now this could be real. This could be real. Okay, hold up, guys. Hold up.
I told you, man. Stop waiting for the tapping merchant.
Breaking news. Look, but the tapping merchant. Look. He has 1 million followers, man, and also he has a trademark.
I'm telling you right now, they're gonna get Xavi, and I'm telling you, it's not gonna work out if people think it's gonna be.
Bro.
So, how much should we believe Diario's?
Nah. Check Rashad, bro. Check Rashad.
No. My thing, forget about Rashad. See, this guy is real. Marcotti is real. So if Marcotti is retweeting this, I have more belief in this.
There's like Guillaume Balaguer.
So it could be. Yeah, that's it. Actually, let me see. See, Balaguer. Here's another one. He's another one. That's right. Wait.
Koeman is about to be sacked after the Rayo defeat.
Koeman is. Oh my god! I want a party, man. This guy. Oh my god.
Bro, Falcao deserves a statue. Oh
Yo,
my god.
Boom. If he's saying it, boom, it's real. Like now, this could be real.
Rashad Rahman is the goal.
Breaking news, man. This could be real.
This had to happen.
This could be real.
I'm so happy I never got to see that cow again, man.
My club is showing ambition more than Manchester United.
Oh my god, bro.
This is real, man. It's real.
And it's perfect timing as well because the season hasn't been lost. We're only 6 points off the top, bro. 6 points off the top.
You see, my thing here is, like I said again, I don't know how you keep him in the job after that loss. Like,
man.
Where do you go from there?
Yeah,
where do you go from
it's not just that. I like the fact now that the pressure is going to be on the players to perform because they can't blame the manager anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, now it's a clean slate. And now Ricky Pooch, man. Ricky Pooch, bro. Oh my God, man. Bro, we need Xavi, bro. I'm bored of this terrorist football, man.
Wait, are you sure you want Xavi in? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you
know why?
I want him to like
Because we're
tarnish
gonna
his
be more.
legacy, though. Like,
Xavi will get patience from us.
Yeah, but is patience worth it right now?
But-
Like, is patience what we need right
Wait,
now?
here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Okay, watch, right? If you seen,
Whoa,
Whoa,
god
whoa.
damn. Bloody hell, is someone
If you
getting run
seen-
over? Cool it, man.
Okay.
Relax. Chill. Talk to me.
if you seen how Xavi team plays, right? They play fast possession football. This team that we have, the players that we have, Ricky Pooch, the Gavis, the Bedis, the Youngs, the way how they play and their playing style would thrive under that type of system, fast paced possession football based. That's what they would thrive.
You gotta
on.
understand
Bro,
that.
don't be a sentiment merchant, man. As this boy says, you could have another Oli on your hands. Maybe just as
that's
extreme.
different. That's different. That's totally
Bro, be
different.
careful, man.
You gotta understand that the team that Xavi's in, apparently this guy has like an incredible financial backing behind him. So like he's not necessarily playing so well because his team is playing well, is because he has the financial support to pretty much
Tappin Merchant tweeted about it.
Oh, what?
Look, forget that guy. No, forget that happening.
But Fabrizio tweeted?
No. Basically, if Marcotti and Balegi, if Marcotti and Balegi are saying it, because see, those are guys that are from back in the day. Like Balegi, I knew that guy from the 90s. So if these guys are saying something, I told you. See, here's the thing. I'm not hating on Fabrizio Romano. Make your money, do your thing, but let's give some other guys credit. He's in the bill and end all of stuff. Ford, we're hearing this breaking news. Do you think this is the resurgence of Barca, and do you think it's right that Xavi comes to the club right now?
I wouldn't get too excited. I'm a Barcelona fan, to be honest. I wouldn't get too excited.
Look at this guy.
He's a Chelsea fan. Relax, Chelsea guy.
Let us live, man.
UCL winner. Respect to UCL winner. Respect to UCL winner.
Wait, he's the Chelsea fan?
Yes, he's a UCL winner. Respect to UCL
Why
winner.
is he-
What's the Chelsea fan doing here?
Wait,
man?
Abdul, can you?
Yeah, man. What the fuck?
Ford, talk about them, man. Ford, talk over these guys, man. Ford, talk, man. The hell.
Anyways, I wouldn't get too excited, to be honest. Again, Xavi, he's shown good prospects in whichever Farmers League he's in now. But with Barcelona, it's a complete circus right now, the club. So yes, you've got Koeman out, which is great. It's great news for the club. It's a day to rejoice. But is Xavi someone who's very inexperienced as a manager, the right person to lead them out of this trouble that they're in? It's difficult to say. It is difficult to say. What I will say is he will live from morale.
Does Tuchel have a masterclass video? I don't think so.
I mean,
he does.
He actually does, and it has more views than Xavi's on. But anyways, and also Tuchel has the Champions League. Put some respect on the name. But as I was saying, look, let's give him time. I mean, right now I'm gonna just say let's not get too excited. There's no guarantee now that you're gonna play scintillating football. You're gonna be back to your best. There's still so many holes in your squad, and then I think the biggest issue for me is the board. Like, Barcelona fans are still going to be protesting about getting the board out, and that board still is under the same money constraints that cost you in the summer, which meant that you couldn't keep hold of Messi. So, Xavi, it's good news for now, but it's not reason to get
we lost Messi not because of the board, it's because of La Liga rules. That's why we lost him. We couldn't financially.
Yeah, but the board put you in a financial situation where you couldn't keep Lionel Messi.
Bro,
if your board led you in the right way, then you would have been able to keep him on.
Hold on. So guys, real quick. Let me just put it. So guys, remember, guys, your boy is sponsored, man. Shave your balls, man. Shave your balls. If you want that Ameridime tax, man, shave your balls. Manscaped sponsoring the amazing football hot. Get 20% off using the code HHFH. Go to manscaped.com. Type in the code HHFH and get 20% off this amazing, beautiful ball shaver. And you also get this amazing piece of kits, man, which includes ball toner, grooming technique, and a nice little sachet. Beautiful grooming technique. It's amazing. I use it on my bald head. It's why I'm so bald and beautiful and so forth. If you want to be as bald as me or as bald as freaking Robin, get this Manscaped thing. HHFH is the code. 20% off. Link below in the description box, man. So guys,
imagine
can I add a point real quick before we?
Abdul, can you mute your mic, please? Suleiman, what do you want to say? Suleiman, talk to me.
Listen, if Xavi comes in, we still have the same back line, so I wouldn't be like.
Suleiman, I'm sorry,
still-
man. If Xavi coming in, don't fall into the trap that United are in right now with like, oh my gosh, he's a legend, blah blah blah. No, because Xavi the player doesn't necessarily mean Xavi the manager. Those
And
are
what's-
two different things, bro.
And what's the likelihood of a great player becoming a great manager? Like,
It
when-
exactly happens.
yeah.
Zero.
I mean,
So-
look.
Wait, real quick. So, where we at?
Messi.
So, guys, does this strengthen Messi's Ballon d'Or claim now?
It should.
Oh yeah.
It should. Let me
Oh, yeah.
make this straight. Like, look, I would like to compare this to Ronaldo tax. The thing is that with Ronaldo, yeah, he bangs you in the goals, which is good. That's the type of player he is. There's no doubt. But when we're talking about Messi, like he literally brings you everything on the offensive level, on the offensive end at a world class level. Like we have no potent dribbler on the team that's consistent and successful at doing that. That's one facet of the game. There's a lack of creativity and creativity in general. There's no passing, there's no decisive passing, no great through balls. That's another. And then there's no potent goal scorer. This guy is literally was the entire offense for Barcelona, and it's so dead watching Barcelona now. Like this guy. The replacement value to this guy is the equivalent of what LeBron is in the NBA. Like he's literally everything. Like it's actually ridiculous. There's no comparison. The Messi tax is the most valuable tax there is in world football.
Can I go next?
Talk to me, yeah. Call it. Talk to me.
You know, the saddest thing about this is if Messi was still in the team and if he was playing this game, they would have called it a Messi stat pad session. That would be that's the saddest thing. And the reality is, like, we don't have anyone that can stat pad, and that is crucial because it's like, yeah, people talk shit about, oh, it's just Elche, oh, it's just this, it's all that. We still have to beat them. We still have to win those games, but we don't even have that. We don't even have that component where we can just smash the smaller teams nowadays. And not only that, you want to know? I just read a statistic on Twitter that we only have one away goal in all competitions this season. Just one away goal in this season, and that is frightening because it's like you're asking yourself, where are the goals going to come from? Because Memphis can't score, apparently. Aguero's new, and it's like, so yeah, Messi tax, like 100%, is the most valuable tax that I think can exist right now in world football. Like for this alone, he deserves like 2 Ballon d'Ors.
Easy, relax, chill, bro. Relax,
Yeah, bro. You know what? Given the Nobel Peace Prize as well, man. He kept the whole team together.
Chill.
Yeah, bro. Get him, bro. What?
Oh, okay, does anyone here disagree that Messi should get the Ballon d'Or based off of his contributions to this whole thing?
I'm confused on why Hazard isn't winning it. Why isn't Hazard winning it?
Look, I think it's just hates towards Hazard, man.
You know what's sad? The year that Chelsea won the Champions League, Hazard came in. They've never won it the year he left. I think they ended up going and winning it.
Wait, so you said what?
No, I'm saying that when the year that Hazard came into Chelsea,
bro, he heard you, bro. He heard you the first time. He's not gonna.
No. I didn't hear him at all. And from what I'm saying, I don't want to even hear you, bro. So that's not my thing, man. So wait. Let me just take this job that then I want to move to our next thing, man. So hold up. So, where we at, man? Where we at? So hold up. Let me get your dubs. So where are we? From Abracadabra, man. Thank you for the dub. Abracadabra, so that's it's from Barca zone or core. No, see, Abracadabra, no. Madrid zone is the worst news source on the planet. But the very fact that we saw it's from Gaming Balegi, it's good. Anything from those pieces of crap known as crap Madrid zone, I don't want to hear from those absolute a-holes, man. So yeah. From Samasimichi, thank you for the dub. Says Bayern, Juve, and Man City lost. What the F? Cursed tonight. Bro, it's a real night, but you know what I love the most? City losing. Pep, you will not get your free... Because you know what this means? There's a real possibility Pep can go trophyless. Because that was always a trophy he could bank on. Where I need Pep to go trophyless. I need that man to suffer. I need him to freaking suffer. So please, let's stop him from winning any freaking trophies. Because if he goes trophyless, we live. From your boy, Yes Saeed. Look at the top. He says that the best midfielder ever, Xavi, is coming. Forza Barca. Yes, I said. Last I checked, you're a United fan. So yes, I said, shouldn't you be worrying more about why you have a Lord of the Rings character as your manager, rather than worrying about what Barca are doing? And let me repeat this to everyone in the classroom: Xavi going to Barca is a Disney Plus hire. The Pep story will not happen with Xavi. I'm saying right now, it would be a wrong, disastrous hire.
What about Rijkaard? What about Rijkaard and Enrique though?
No, Enrique is not even the Spanish national team.
Rijkaard is risky because of it. It's a different team, and I don't think the players are there for Rijkaard to say, well, so I mean, Rijkaard, it would be interesting. They'll play some good football. I'm not sure they have the right players.
And thing is that though, we're not okay. If Xavi comes, right, we're not expecting a treble win in the first season. We're not expecting that. Of course, we're not gonna win off straight up when he gets here, right? It's obvious it's not gonna happen. But what we're expecting is this: that at least, assume that we might play at least 10 times better than it was before. But keep in mind though, keep our expectations lowered and see what's gonna happen.
I completely agree. For me, I just want to say this: like the whole reason why I wanted Koeman gone and a good manager. It's not because I want to win trophies now or I want something this season. I just want some light at the end of the tunnel. I just want to see my team improve slowly. I want to see progress. And with Koeman, I knew he was gonna get sacked at any moment. So I couldn't get excited because he wasn't gonna be the future. So I just like I wasn't looking forward to my team playing because I knew he's gonna get sacked at any moment. Like, how boring is that? You know what I mean?
Let me bring you this boy. So your boy 7625E says, "Thank you for the dub. Please bring Xavi in so he can do an Ole-esque job." I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, Xavi. Don't fall into the dip, bro. From experience, that clown known as Lampard, that piece of crap clown known as Lampard. Look at what he did for Chelsea.
Easy, HH.
Forward.
We've been there. HH, we've been there. We've had that talk.
I know, but I'm saying it again. I'm warning Barca fans that don't go through the nightmare that's Chelsea have. I have personal experience. What?
Who should, in your opinion, Barcelona go after?
Ten Hag would be perfect.
Yeah, but he's not coming now.
It's gonna be hard. But people are saying this Gallardo kid. I think this is the guy from River Plate.
This guy called him kid. He's like way older than you.
Yeah, no. But look, that Gallardo kid could be that could be an answer. That could be an answer. Or who is the Barca B coach at the moment?
Well, we actually fired him over the summer.
Yeah, Pimenta was good for Barca B, but for some reason,
good lord,
he sacked him. He sacked him.
They're saying Xavi.
But to be fair, he failed to promote the team like 2 years in a row. So,
But,
wait, hold up. So from English Talents FC, who was hired by Queen Elizabeth and Winston Churchill, said Koeman sacked due to no English players in the squad. English Talents FC, can you please say what's up to Winston Churchill and Queen Lizzie and Prince Harry and Prince William, and also Brexit and Adam and Johnson as well, and also enjoy the tea which he actually stole from the Indians, but that's fine. That's another discussion.
Barcelona announced it.
This guy has
it.
What? Hey, pull it up.
Hold up. So MN says, not sure about Xavi, but Luman, who else is available right now? I say it's probably your boy Gallardo. MN, the sooner he gets coming out, the better. And I'm thinking that maybe, you know what, Rijkaard could do something. Bring back Rijkaard. So guys, I think
pull it up.
I know. Hold up. All right, let me bring it up. All right, let's see what's popping up. Let's see what's popping up.
Yo, thank you, Volcano, man. Volcano, thank you, bro.
Volcano's a Barca legend, bro. Es un cool, bro.
He's a legend.
Bro, but Falcao said Messi came in club.
No more Koeman.
No more, bro. We're good.
Are you ready for this?
No.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Let's go.
No more Koeman, bro.
See.
Done.
Sir. Yes.
Done.
Yes.
It's done.
Well,
this has thrown the show way off course because now it's this is breaking news, guys.
Celebration time, guys. Let's go. Let's pop those bottles. Man.
It's
We're gonna
breaking
pop
news.
those bottles
So
down.
now let's just now revise everything now because everything is not changed. So Koeman, it's official, it's real. Who should come in as manager now? What should happen right now? He's sacked. It's all done. What should happen right now?
This
Who should come in? What's the direction?
Okay, so this is very difficult because it's one thing to say who should and who will, right? The who will is gonna be Xavi. This is like a bad kept secret. It's gonna be Xavi. Now, why? I can only positive I can say.
Xavi's a bad move, bro. Bad move. I told you,
listen.
Lampard only tax, man.
Okay, but let me finish. It could be a bad move because it could be a somewhat idealistic move just because the team is young, so they probably want the players to grow with the manager, and they will have more patience with Xavi in that regard. Who will, like it should be Marcelo Gallardo. The issue is that he's not free of his contract till December, and he's already suggested that he's not going to break the last 2 years. He's going to finish the season with River Plate. As for the Rijkaard, I think it makes no sense because he hasn't coached since 2013.
Yes.
So this guy's gonna bring some outdated football
mid 2000s. Yeah.
It is not gonna work. I'm sorry, and we don't need an established coach. We rather, in a sense, you can take a young coach to help the team, and I think Xavi being a midfielder, he can bestow his wisdom in the midfield game to Barcelona.
You're falling for the trap.
No, but you're
Pirlo was a midfielder. Do you know how good Pirlo was as a midfielder? I call him top 5 midfielders of all time.
But what midfielders did Pirlo have to work with that had actual genuine world-class potential? We have Frankie de Jong, Pedri, guys who can actually learn from someone like Xavi. Now, you might be right. I'm not saying you're wrong. You might be right. I'm not completely agreeing with Xavi because I still feel like he needs to coach at the European or at least at the Spanish footballing level for him to be a little sure of what we're getting. But like I said, I think a lot of people are trying to buy that Disney Plus subscription just because there's a video on YouTube of Xavi explaining how tactically flexible he is with a couple magnets in a
Don't spoil that thing. Don't spoil to Disney Plus, man. Leave Pizza Pan alone. Leave Pizza Pan alone, man.
But like I said, is who they should. I think Marcelo Gallardo. Who they will, it's definitely going to be Xavi, in my opinion.
So before I come to Tard, man, let me just hit this. So my boy Chris says, "Thank you for the dub. This feeling is better than the treble." God damn.
Nah, relax.
Were things that bad? Were things that bad? Tard, talk to me, man. He's out. What happens now?
So ideally, who I would really want would be Luis Enrique, Ten Hag, or Xavi. Those are the three candidates that I think would do best with the squad, because you just can't get any manager. You just can't. You got to get a specific manager that could play a certain way that could suit the player's playing style. You just can't get any manager. So, to me, how I see which manager would be, ideally would be Ten Hag, but we can't get Ten Hag, so no. Luis Enrique, no, because he's doing for Spain. Xavi, he's the only one left. Look, life's about risks, right? Sometimes you gotta take it, man. Look, I'm ready to take a risk, man. You gotta take a risk.
So you're ready to take a risk with Xavi?
Who we have? Anybody else? Nobody.
You can try to go after Conte, but that goes completely
hell no! Oh no!
Hey,
no.
man, this bro.
No,
He's short term. He's gonna beef with the people, but he's a winner.
He'll at least get us to top 4. He'll get us top 4.
Koeman 2.0. I'm telling you that now.
But to be fair, we want the squad. We want development of the young squad. That's like for us. Like one league, like winning one La Liga title isn't worth sacrificing all our youth development. It's just not worth it.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because we have a lot of prospects. I think even Xavi, if he doesn't go on to win us the trophies, if he can develop the youth and at least make us competitive, that's a W in my book. Because this guy is a tyrant. He's a tyrant.
And you gotta understand that.
AJ, let me tell you something here. Let me tell you something. This guy is he has the arrogance of a Pep. Koeman has the arrogance of a Pep and the achievements of Oli.
Damn.
How does that make sense? It's so frustrating listening to him, bro. So arrogant.
You can't just say that you'll be satisfied with just developing players. Like, what if Xavi comes in? Yeah, he does develop a few players, but he doesn't even make top 4. Like that's gonna be a problem in
That's the
itself.
risk. That's the risk, man. That's the risk, bro.
Yeah,
gotta
but bro,
see
you
what
gotta
happens.
No, because you can see this is why this is a very interesting conversation.
Like
Because
this is Barcelona. Like you have to make top
because
four.
my thing is, what do you want? Because if you go with he can work with the youth, get these guys better. It's a process. This process could last for what, 3, 4, 5 years, where you're not winning anything, getting pimp slaps and larynx and so forth. Remember, this isn't the La Masia class of 06, 07, 08, and so forth. But now, if now gets a guy who can win now, get players and win now, it screws over the young people. So what do you want? Are you willing to wait 3, 4 years?
No coach can make this team win right now.
Absolutely,
No
I agree with that. Mm-hmm.
No coach can make this squad win right now. We don't got Messi no more. We don't got Suarez. We don't got the cannibal. You know what I mean? So like,
Yeah.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me say this, and I'll get back to you. Let me just take some dubs. So, from your boy, English Talents FC, oh Lord, who says, beautiful scenes, Mark Noble eliminates West Ham, Reese carries Chelsea, Cho better than Fats injured, World Cup 22 loading, also Nketiah scores. English Talents FC, thank you, bro. But can you please say what's up to Winston Churchill for me, bro? Please say what's up to Winston and Queen Lizzie as well.
Oh, it looks
Shout out
like
to English Talents FC, man.
It looks like Xavi's gonna be the coach.
Wait, hold up. From
He's
your
like
boy JJ Bridge. JJ Bridge, thank you for the dub. JJ Bridge says, big up HH. I know it's a cup game, but Bayern 0-5. Look, we're supposed to get to that spot. We're dealing with the breaking news at the moment.
It's a Barca hangout, bro. It's a Barca hangout.
Yeah, so we've not even got it then. But like,
we're gargantuan, bro.
From your boy Dajo Aria, thank you for the dub, Dajo Aria, who says Koeman sacked before Ole. Wow, now that's real. Koeman sacked before Ole. Barca were in a rebuilding phase while Ole has a stacked squad that is supposed to compete for titles. I'm dead. Do you know that's key? Because yes, Koeman is trash. I said, look, he's the wrong man for the job. But this team isn't what Ole has. Yes, Koeman is bad. Yes, not doing. But this team, as what is currently present right now, isn't what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has at his disposal. But still, Koeman was still sacked, and Ole still has more games to play. It's real. From your boy Detroit Rock City says that enjoyed the Bayern beatdown. We deserved it. Hashtag 5-piece. Detroit's man, look, man, 0-5, man. It was only a cup game, but still, that makes no sense. That makes absolutely no sense. Oba Laugh, thank you for the dub, who says Lampard, Ole, Pirlo, then Xavi. Barca fans, man.
Hey, man, sometimes it works out. It worked out with Guardiola. It worked out with Luis Enrique, and Real Madrid worked out with Zidane.
Let me get to Guardiola. Look, okay, we'll talk. So, from a boy TJ Unjose, man, thank you for the dub. He says Xavi is the chosen one. I want Marcelo Gallardo. Look, let me talk to you. Let me give you some game right now. So you were talking about Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola was right man at the right time.
So is Zidane then.
Same thing with Zidane as well.
Okay. I'm just trying
and also my thing as well is, as we've seen, maybe Pep Guardiola does have a knack for this coaching thing. Not everyone does. And remember, it's different. I remember because I'm older than the new guys. I remember when Pep Guardiola used to play. I fully remember. He was decent. He was like a slightly worse version of Busquets. He was decent, but he wasn't an amazing player. He wasn't a superb player. So it wasn't a case of like, oh, this amazing player, amazing coach. No, he was decent. He wasn't great. He was one of the best players on that Barca team. Definitely. Xavi, people talk about, might be one of the best midfielders of his generation, a guy who defined a system. So you must always be careful with amazing player, or he's going to be an amazing manager. The Pep Guardiola thing, it was different. Pep was never as good as Xavi.
No,
Pep walked into a team that was far more talented than this team.
No, but what I'm saying is the fact that a former player, like not even just a former player, but a player who turns into a coach with legitimately no experience. That legit was, he had Barca B experience, but how much experience is that at at a first division level. Zidane didn't have that either. Luis Enrique, he had a bit of experience because he did Celta Vigo and Roma, but nobody really was looking at him at the time to coach a top tier club. And I mean, you could argue that when you're handed Messi, Suarez, and Neymar, like, you should be able to win, even if you're not trying.
I mean, okay, look, forward. If Xavi is the manager for Barca, what do we say?
What I would just say is with clubs like Barcelona, you're managing an institution, you're managing one of the biggest clubs in the world, and it's not just man management on a day-to-day basis, but it's managing the egos in the dressing room, also in the boardroom. It's a lot, and for me, in situations like this, I also said similar of, again, it's not at the same level, but similar of somebody taking over Arsene Wenger at Arsenal. Also, same with taking over Sir Alex Ferguson at Man United. Even Chelsea situation when they had the transfer ban, Hazard leaving. I feel like it's always better when a more experienced head is there to try and manage the situation, because it's not just coaching, which I think Xavi maybe has the right tactics and obviously has the right age, the right mindset to help this younger group of Barcelona players. But has he got the head to actually be able to control things when they go on a bit of a losing streak, when games aren't going in their favor? Is he going to be able to manage the press properly? Is he going to be able to manage certain egos in the dressing room flipping out? Like, can you do all of that while still getting the best out of these players? That's what's going to be difficult.
If that's true, that's very key. Talking about stuff beyond the pitch, but on the pitch, though, because the danger here is that we know. This is eerily similar to the whole Lampard thing. Lampard was a very pivotal part of the most successful team in Chelsea's history. He played a pivotal role. And people were always blinded by, forget about this is the midfielder. This is the golden midfielder who redefined what it meant to be an attacking midfielder. This is the guy that helped to define Chelsea's best ever team, an amazing team, and a historic team. But we now saw that you have to put that sentiment aside, because management and being a player are totally different. And I don't know why people can't see this. Being a player, you can be a very good coach if you're a very good player. That can happen. A manager where you control everything, that has nothing to do with being an amazing player. So do you just see the parallels of what Barca could be walking into, specifically with what Chelsea had to deal with that emperor?
These are two different clubs, though. Like, I agree with what Forward is saying in regards to what Xavi's going to have to try to endure. Now, my issue is, not issue, but what I see going for Xavi is that the ego he has on this team, there's not very much ego in terms of heavyweights in the dressing room, other than maybe Busquets and like PK. The majority of the egos, they're gone. They're not there anymore. There's no seniority, especially when someone like Xavi comes in. There's already a level of seniority that's going to be established with him coming in. There's a level of respect because he is recent. He is recent of Barcelona's history. Now, in terms of the press, like I said, he is like a golden child of Barcelona. So there is going to be a level of leeway for so long. So, I mean, I don't think right off the rip they're going to start like tearing Xavi a new one, but he's definitely going to have a lot of time in terms of being protected by the media. And as in terms of the big egos, I don't think that's going to be relatively a problem, just because of how close he was to his retirement till now and how much he's respected amongst the players. And the Barcelona team right now doesn't have big of egos as it's made out to be.
Wait, let me just hit this because I want to come on to what Ford was saying. So yesterday it says that, "Dear me, the return of tiki-taka. We aren't ready. Barca going to terrorize football once again."
Oh, this reverse psychology.
This loser. Get this guy out of here, bro. Get this.
Reverse
Get this
psychology
out of my
has to be
face.
subtle. It has to be subtle. Yes, yeah. I'll say this again.
Yeah, yo,
Yes,
check this
yeah.
out. Check this out.
Yes, yeah. Tottenham on the weekend. Worry about Gollum and Tottenham on the weekend, because this is the worst attempt at reverse psychology I think I've ever seen. So yes, first of all, your mic is class B, and you're the worst reverse psychologist in the history of reverse psychology, man. Because yes, what is this? What is this?
HH, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
And the chat can answer this. If you were a betting man, who do you think is going to win a Champions League first, Barcelona or Manchester United?
Barcelona. Barcelona.
All right, I'll leave it there.
United said, look, they've not won a major trophy in years. It's most likely it's going to be Barcelona. From Sugar Adeleke, who says Xavi, Gallardo, or Ten Hag are the most feasible candidates. Ten Hag and Gallardo can't come now, so it's probably going to be Xavi. For Xavi to succeed, the oldies need to go, i.e., 4 captains.
Sergio Roberto's already.
That's a fair point. That's kind of like a fair point, kind of. I see where it's coming from.
Well, Sergio Roberto's not continuing next year, so that's.
You see, my thing is, look, you see, this is the danger. Xavi, if Xavi comes, you know exactly what he's going to do. And the hire of Xavi is, this was the guy that represented Barcelona's best ever team. Let's just call it, you were one of the faces of Barcelona's greatest ever team. And a team that people called one of the greatest teams that we've ever seen, one of the most dominant teams we've ever seen. So 100%, Xavi is going to be like, oh, I'm going to bring that football to this team. That football, can it work for this team? And not only can it work for this team, can it be successful and effective with this team and these players? That's the question. Because I've always said that, yes, tiki-taka was a great system that worked for a particular period in time, for particular players who were at the peak of their powers, hence why it was so effective. But for tiki-taka to be effective, you need the specific right kinds of players. We already know about the issues that fans have financially. So the issue comes in that if Xavi comes in now, guys, history tends not to really repeat itself in a sense of it's going to come in and it's going to be the same as Pep Guardiola. The Pep thing, how many times has that happened? How many times has a guy come in, not much managerial experience at senior level, was one of a club's golden boys and has instant success?
There's 2 bald frauds.
Yeah, but AK, who would you rather have right now? Like Xavi, nobody's saying Xavi is gonna be long term, but what if he's just like an interim, like until the end of the season?
Xavi as an interim? Would Xavi want to come and be an interim?
He's not an
Nah,
interim.
Not necessarily, but nobody's saying that. Oh, Xavi
With all the
has to
hype,
be
I
here
want
and
to
be
say so.
mega
Xavi's getting-
successful, but we just need somebody to move us in the right direction.
Xavi's 2 years guaranteed.
You know,
Yeah.
the reason why they haven't sacked Koeman is because, like, this sacking, they don't want to sack Koeman. They didn't want to sack Koeman, but they are so, they are clearly so desperate. That's why they've sacked him. And like, if they hire Xavi, it's because like he's one of the only options really available. Like, Barca are never gonna get Conte. Let's be honest, never, because he's not gonna sue anything we do.
Man, don't play with fate, though. Don't play with fate. You never know.
Yeah, and like Pep, he's not gonna come back. Enrique is busy with Spain. So who are we gonna realistically get right now? Ten Hag is not gonna leave. So who do you want us to get other than Xavi?
Keep in mind that not every coach, like, not every coach will be a guaranteed dub, right? It's not gonna be a guaranteed win. But you know, we just have to take risk, man. That's all we have to. That's all we.
Yeah,
got.
and the fans need something
all
new.
we got, man.
And it's not.
Look at the stadiums, bro. They're half empty, man.
But it's not a risk with Xavi. It's not really a risk with Xavi, because the thing with Barcelona, when they hire managers, they want to hire a manager that represents their identity. If they were to hire somebody like Marcelo Gallardo, he doesn't actually represent what Barcelona play. He's more of a revolutionary tactician like Marcelo Bielsa was. Before, Barcelona wanted Bielsa, but there were some people against it because of how different he played to Barcelona style. So getting Xavi actually secures that style of play and what Barcelona want, not necessarily what they actually need.
And the thing is that too is not just that style of play, right? We need a style of play that could bring the best out of these players, because you got to see how your players play, how they wait, how the playing style, how they play, what they do. You know, what can you bring the best out of them? You got to see before you get a manager. That's what you gotta see first.
Also, just to go off of what Tard was saying, like, even though today was bad, I wouldn't put all today on Koeman, man, because the players actually played terrible. Like Coutinho, I don't see how. Like, Coutinho was trash, bro. I read a stat that Coutinho, out of 11 duels in the first half, he lost all of them. He could not win a single duel in the first half against the Volcano dudes, against lava people. So yeah, And like you're and like if Xavi comes in, do you expect this guy to play? Do you expect Luke De Jong to play fucking
Yeah, man.
tiki-taka
Look.
football?
I think look
Like
2 years. I
we
think
like
he's finished. He's finished. He's
yeah,
finished.
when fucking Koeman goes, he better take Luke with 2 years with him. Like I don't want to see that guy.
Dejan is
He
not
better.
touching the field.
Wait. So from your boy yesterday, it says that Wallahi, this reverse psychology of never worked for me. Anyways, Xavi is my favorite player of all time, tied with Dino. I want Xavi to embarrass Pep's legacy. But yes, it's that's never gonna like yes said. You have to be sniffing something to think that's gonna happen. Like that's never gonna happen. So there's always just gonna embarrass the whole thing. So guys, now Barca fans, this might actually be a great. This could turn to be a very good night for you.
Oh yeah.
This could turn to be a very good night for you because let me pull this up, man. Because I know that I've been clowning you guys for a long time.
You know what's funny? The stream started of us in depression, and we're gonna leave the stream.
Yeah, man.
This stream has actually it's built up. It's built up, but it's built up.
Have hope. Have hope.
Have hope, man. So, guys, your tormentors.
You're a party pooper, man.
No, wait, okay, hold on. I
How
think
is this bad? These are the guys who've been giving you nightmares, and these guys just got baptized by Mönchengladbach. And I have no idea. And I need someone in the live chat. I need some Bayern fans to please explain to me how do a bunch of dudes called Mönchengladbach beat a team that we all fear 5-0? So my question is, are Bayern Munich mortal? Are these guys really as good as we think they are? Because if these guys can lose 5-0, then forward, maybe we have a chance of, I'm just saying. Like, forward, let me come to you. So, forward. Now, forward, relax. Forward, I never said anything about I want Bayern. I never said that. Well, forward, all I'm saying is that if we were to meet in a final,
oh my
or a
god,
forward, ignore these guys. Forward, just ignore this guy. Forward, ignore them. Forward, all I'm saying is that forward, they lost 5-0. Forward, are you saying that Chelsea aren't as good as Mönchengladbach? So,
hey, that's not how football works.
5-0.
That's not how football works.
They lost.
Listen. Let's not make the same mistake as 2019, bro. Let's not do that.
Gatlock, shuts up your mouth. Gatlock, don't clip anything. Shut your mouth. I never said anything. Gatlock, they lost 5-0, bro. These were seen as they're invincible, they're amazing. Nobody can touch them, and so forth. Are they really that good? I'm just saying.
No, it does highlight some of the flaws that Bayern have shown in this season, and obviously when you're winning so many games and you're as dominant as they are in the Bundesliga, people are going to feel like, oh, it's just Bayern doing what they do. But defensively, they had looked a little bit shaky, and obviously that might lead into some of the transfer news that we talk about later with Rudiger. But the defensive partnership of Volcano and Hernandez hasn't been that great this season. Serie hasn't really impressed himself and really stamped his claim in the team. So there are issues defensively, and if you look at the team that played today, I mean, I don't know if you can get it up on the screen, but they played their first 11. Like, this is their best team possible, and they got slapped 5-0. Like, it's mad. Like, Neuer started, Pavard started, Davis started at wing back, Goretzka and Kimmich, Muller, Gnabry, Sane. Lewandowski was on the pitch for 90 minutes. He didn't get a sniff. It's mad. So yeah, it's nice to see one of your rivals, because obviously for Chelsea we're in the contenderships to win the Champions League again, to retain our title, and for sure our rivals are the likes of Bayern Munich, Man City, Liverpool.
Abdul, can you mute your mic? Let's forward, please. Ignore.
Why are these Barcelona fans chatting? Like, they need to be worried about Europa League and them man there. Like
09. Travel, no travel. Where's the travel?
2012. 2012.
No, with
worry about Vallecano and Getafe and all them, and Tenerife and all them holidays there. But anyways, look, man, Bayern Munich are still going to be a threat. You know what? This might even put them, like, might settle their minds. I think, now we got to go back out for blood, and they might go and rip Barcelona 10-0 in the Champions League when they face. Who knows?
Oh yeah, December. Yeah, I can't wait for December 18th. Yeah.
We'll see, but it's always nice to see your rivals lose. So it is what it is.
7-1 forward, 7-1.
Abdul, can you?
And then we won the Champions League the year after. Okay.
Abdul, can AIDS to relax. AIDS to relax. So Uyemi, what is say something? Uyemi, what is say something?
No, I was just saying this actually might be a good thing for Bayern Munich, because now they don't have to play those useless games in that cup, so they can actually be a little more fresh for the Champions League. I mean, they're gonna walk the Bundesliga anyways, but they get a little bit extra rest. So it's not really such a bad thing. It's the same. You can say the same thing with City losing to that that fake cup, whatever the hell it's called. Like they don't have, they're gonna be more well rested in December, so it's not really a big deal. But as for Bayern, I watched the game today. And to be honest, like I think after the first 2 goals, it just seemed like they didn't really care. It was just like whatever. I mean, it got worse and worse, but like it didn't, just because they put out their starting 11 doesn't necessarily mean like they had any urgency. Like against Mönchengladbach,
but Bayern are the kind of team that always want to go for a treble, though. They always want to go for a treble.
Well, for sure, but sometimes it doesn't work out. And like last year, they lost pretty early in the same cup as well. So I mean, Mönchengladbach has always been that team, like that team that just always does something to Bayern, whether it's in the Bundesliga or in this cup in particular. So if you look at this matchup historically, it's not really a surprise. Well, the 5-0 is a surprise, but like Bayern losing to them is not such a surprise.
I am tired. Abdul, do you want to say any thoughts about Bayern losing 5-0?
You know, this happens, 5-0, stuff happens, mysterious shit happens, right? That happens a lot. But
like you cheating in the online semi. Was that? No, I didn't say anything. Continue. So say mystery. Yeah, mystery. Continue. Mystery.
Yeah, mystery. Yeah. But
cheats.
But but I'm gonna give fair to Bruce McGladbach. Yeah.
What?
They got some good young players.
Bro, it's Mönchengladbach. Mönchengladbach. The hell was that?
Bro, no, it's a hard name to say. It's a hard name to say, but continue.
But to be fair to Mönchengladbach.
Just say Munch. Munch.
They got some.
Just say Glad, man. Just say Glad.
Just say Munch. I'll go Glad.
But to be fair to Glad, they got some good young players. The likes of Zakaria and Bello. They got some good young players coming through. So, I give them praise to Glad. So, yeah.
Abdul, talk to me.
HH, I would talk, but I think I'll wait until December the 9th.
Clever man.
Yeah, because Infinity, he's on my case, man. He's on my case.
He's letting that. Actually, let's put this in, man. So shout out to your boy Hearty Momo says, HH, you got me going to Waterloo on Friday to watch Dune at IMAX. Yeah, so is my friend. One of my friends is also going to watch it this Friday. Pumped for it. Listen to the audiobook for the background info. Arsenal's finished top 4. Wait, have you guys seen Dune? I believe you guys.
I'm going to watch it on Sunday.
No.
Oh, bro! If you can watch that thing at IMAX,
woo! I'm gonna go watch Xavi masterclass videos after this.
Ugh.
Oh my word!
No, but guys, trust me. If you can watch Dune in IMAX, bro, it is freaking insane. Like, it's insane. It's an experience. To watch biggest screen with the best sound is freaking insane. It's freaking insane. Also, Arsenal, it's getting so far. So I don't know what you guys look for. So, guys. It's time for real talk now. So, guys, this is where the stream gets real. So, this is where the stream gets real. Now, Barca fans, I know that you've not seen this for a while.
We have more Champions League titles.
I know, Barca fans, I know you've not seen this for a while. United
Look at
fans,
these history merchants.
So United fans, you've not seen this in about 20 years. Bayern fans, okay, you saw that.
Wait, if you zoom in on it, it says COVID CL.
So yeah. I know that this image is something that a lot of you guys don't know about, but just remind you that you're looking at a Champions League winner, a UCL winner,
CCL winner.
Sorry, HG, say it again, please.
Champions League winner.
Look at the empty stands, man. No fans.
Winner. Champions League. So. If you don't know what it's about, maybe you need to relax. Forward. What the bloody hell is going on? Why can't we keep one of the best defenders in the world at this club after what he did to lead us to this UCL?
It's a small club.
It's a crazy story if you actually deep it. It's a crazy story because we're having these contract talks with Rudiger and also Andreas Christensen, and from what we're hearing from the club is that they're trying to just lowball them with these ridiculously low offers. Like, I think an offer was made to Christensen the other week of 90,000, which is ridiculous. I think that's actually lower than what he's currently on. And then Rudiger was offered 125,000 just last week, which is just mind-boggling how you could even want to conduct business like that. Again, with a player like Rudiger, as you said, one of the best centre-backs in the world right now. And obviously, as I mentioned a little bit earlier with Bayern Munich, with their centre-back situation, it's no surprise that they're in the market for somebody like a Rudiger. Again, the mainstay of the Germany backline. And if you're Rudiger, I mean, it's almost any dream for any German centre-back to be the main guy for Bayern Munich at the back. And you see that opening there to go and finish out the prime of your career there. Obviously, that's going to give you, give you reason to think, I've done my bit here in Chelsea. Yes, I was doubted for a period of time. People wanted me out. And then I went on and turned it around and won the Champions League. So maybe he feels like his time could be done and he may want to move on. And I think that feeling that he has is only going to be accelerated by the fact that they're lowballing him with these offers. He can build something here. He can go and win the Premier League, add another Champions League, potentially domestic cups.
Wait. Should Werner be paid more than him? Because Werner is like highest paid at that club. You know that.
No, I think highest paid is Kante. I think, and you know what, Kepa's up there because of his contract situation.
No, Werner I think is third. Werner is either second or third.
Mad. You know what? I think Werner should be paid more in the black and white of Newcastle. Because Abu Dhabi owners can give him $2 billion a year, comfy. I don't mind. Just get rid of that guy. But it's mad. I mean, again, I'm not really one who plays too much into like all the reports of what players are getting earned and all of that because a lot of it's fugazi. You don't know until it's known, and that's why for me, I don't know how you like your transfer news to be done, but I like my tap-in merchants because I know it's in. Like I know they put it in and it's confirmed. I like my Fabrizio Romanos. I like them guys because I know. So for me, it's kind of a wait and see situation. I do feel like he will sign a new contract with Chelsea, but again, while Bayern Munich are in the market for a centre back because their defenders are not great. There's always that feeling that he could leave. And also, just to add, Upamecano is terrible. He is a terrible centre back. I mean, he came on in the Nations League final, and he got bullied by Ayazaba. He's terrible. Zuma's 10 times better than that guy. So for Bayern Munich, yeah, of course you would want somebody like a Rudiger to come into your back line. So you have to wait and see how this one develops.
Let me hit this from your boy Yasser Side, who says, "Guys, can we be real? Bayern have been so dominant in Germany. Isn't this simply match fixing? The amount of money people will make off Bayern losing 5-0. Abdul, I know that you're a betting man. How much truth do you think there is in this, or this being fixed for betting purposes?" Abdul, betting man Abdul. Abdul's not there. Well, Yassin, my thing is that I think that's a little far-fetched. That's a little slightly far-fetched in you saying it's match fixed and so on. And also, yes, side, I think you're a conspiracy merchant, bro. I think you're a conspiracy merchant because I think that is going a bit too extreme. For me, because I was looking at what some Bayern fans were saying, Mönchengladbach and Frankfurt are their bogey teams. And it happens. When you play a Highland and so forth, it's like the law of averages and law of numbers. You just come up one of those days where those counterattacks that you normally defend against, on that one day, they just somehow work, and it just unlucky for those guys. Now, guys, I want to continue.
Can I also just add to that point as well? Man City lost, I think, 5-2 at home to Leicester last season. Yeah. Remember, Liverpool got spanked 7-1 away at Aston Villa. So these results can happen. It doesn't mean that you're going to have a bad season because of it. It can just happen on a bad day.
Now, I want to pull out this image up, guys. Don't view this so crazy. Tax. I said the theme of this whole thing is tax. Juventus lost 2-1 to Sassuolo.
Sassuolo. Come on, get it right.
Okay, swallow. Okay, well. Okay,
Wait, pause, man. Swallow what, man?
Guys, look. Even if I say swallow, so like, come on, guys. Let's be more mature.
Out of all pictures, you put a picture of him flexing his abs.
Oh no, because this image is key because this is about tax.
It was against United that.
This is about tax. Now, Juventus are currently 7th. They played 10 games, won 4, drawn 3, lost 3. They're 15 points. They're currently 13 points behind Milan, who are top of the table currently. And I want to come first to Uyema with this. Should we give my GOAT a lot more credit for what he did? And do you think that this proves that it was a bad idea for Allegri to think that he didn't need my GOAT in his team?
To be honest, like, I mean, they could have done something with Ronaldo. I'm not going to completely discredit him, but at the same time, I mean, I don't think it's that bad because before this game that they lost today, they were on a 10-game streak without losing. So technically, people make it seem like they're losing like week in and week out or every other week. They weren't. Juventus this is the first game they lost in like 10 games. So it's not that bad. They're going to recover. When a player like Ronaldo, who gives you so much goals, it's going to take a while to recover. And Juventus, they have a competent manager for Allegri. So I don't think it's that bad because if you look at, I would actually support your argument if United were actually doing well, but United are 7th as well. And, Juventus technically on this, is it the same amount of games? With one game more, they have one more point. So with or without Ronaldo, it hasn't really made a difference. I mean, the reason why it looks so bad in terms of who's in first place is because Napoli have won 9 games and tied once, whereas the top team in England has won 7 games, tied once, and lost one. So, I mean, Milan and Napoli are flying. So that's why there's such a huge difference. But with or without Ronaldo, Juventus are literally doing this, aren't necessarily better off without Ronaldo because Manchester United aren't doing better themselves.
Abdul, it seems as if Uyema is disrespecting my GOAT. So Abdul, are you gonna have some more respect for my GOATs and the fact?
No, I'm gonna have respect.
Yeah, so talk to me about
our GOAT. Our GOAT.
Not
just your GOAT. Because if you don't agree that he's the GOAT, then you don't know.
Crazy. You're mad. You're mad.
I mean, I'm gonna keep it real. Like Allegri, he has sorted out the defensive issues mainly. Like he's kept a lot of clean sheets recently. Their issue has been lack of goals. And who got them goals last season, the last couple of years, is Ronaldo. So you might say, last season they were in sort of the same place, but they were conceding a lot more goals last season. This season they're conceding less goals, but scoring less goals. I think if they had Ronaldo now, they would be doing a lot better because they're keeping a lot of clean sheets, but they're not scoring a lot of goals. So as soon as they concede 1 or 2 goals, they're dropping points 100%. So I think you have to put some respect on Ronaldo because Ronaldo under Allegri, his first season, they walked the league. And let's be honest, HH, if they had our GOAT now, they would walk the league again.
Oh yes,
they would, because look at those 6-packs. Like how can you defend against those 6-packs?
Peak condition. No. I'm not like Abdul. I hope you're not saying that to be tongue cheek. I'm saying, look, the guy is in great shape and the guy is an amazing professional. And I think that anyone that denies his power of contribution, I just think you're sick in the head. Does anyone else want to add to my GOAT?
I got something for your GOAT.
Sorry.
So my boy CR7, the GOAT. The guy who dribbles like he's gonna break his own ankles.
Tad, relax. Relax.
But the Ronaldo tax. I think it's true to an extent. But first, I want to see Juventus how they go. Beyond the season. Later down the season. Then I would say the tax is like really that far real. Because they have a competent manager there. To make them better. So I want to see how they'll do. Yeah, that's my take.
Guys, I want us to circle back, man, because I think this news is too real. Because I want us to do like a review. So, as you know, the hell we need. Actually, have you guys watched Winnie the Pooh?
Winnie the Pooh, yes.
Doesn't he look like Winnie the Pooh?
You know who he looks like, HH?
Who?
Have you watched the show Breaking Bad?
Oh yeah. Oh yes. You're right. Yeah.
Todd. He looks like Todd.
Yeah. You're right. Wait. What's his name again? What's his name?
Jesse Plemons.
No. The other guy, the weirdo that they meet.
Wait, what?
You know that really crazy weirdo they meet in the later seasons.
Matt Badger?
No. You know the guy who kidnapped Jesse.
Oh yeah, that's the guy. The guy I'm talking about.
Yes, him. Todd. Yes. He looks like Todd. Yeah, he looks like Todd. Yeah. So guys. So yeah, Koeman's. Yep, it's real. So guys, here's the thing right now. I want to pose a question to you guys about Koeman. Koeman is sacked. It's real, guys. So guys, if you're joining us, Koeman is sacked. It's officially out. He's no longer Barca manager, and the news broke as we're doing the live show. If he had a better team with better players, do you think he does better? So if we're just going to review things and so forth, was he always screwed with the fact of the Bartomeu issue, Messi leaving, the players he had at his disposal, La Masia not really popping off as much as it was before? So do you think that maybe that if Koeman was given a stronger team in a better position and he entered Barcelona in a better position, not with the turmoil, with the whole Laporta thing, he could have done better? So do you think he was a bit compromised? So reviewing just his tenure as manager, Abdul, talk to me.
First of all, when you ask the question, like on the basis of the question, I can say, if I gave you a horrible team and then I gave you a great team, you're going to do better with the great team, obviously, because it's a better team. But I feel like, personally, and I know some people may disagree, but I feel like Koeman couldn't get the best out of some of his players. Because let's take it back. Let's take it back to Ernesto Valverde. Ernesto Valverde was 2 wins away from winning the treble in 18-19 with the centre-back partnership of Longley and Piqué. That's a fact. I know Piqué and Longley, they are a meme now. But the matter of fact is, Valverde got these guys almost to a CL final. He had won the league and in the League Cup final. So just on the basis of that, you can say he wasn't getting the best out of the team. So if we, let's say, had a better team, I don't think we could compete for the major trophies. No, I don't think so. I think maybe we could have gotten past PSG last season. And I think if we had a better team, yes, we would have won the league last season because we were very close to winning it anyway. But to win the Champions League, you got to be a top-class coach. And he was never a top-class coach. And it's not just at Barca. Valencia, he got sacked for being a mediocre coach. Everton reject. Southampton reject. Like,
But he popped off at Netherlands. He was doing good work with that Netherlands team.
But that international football is not the same as club football. It's not the same. It's 3 times a year with massive breaks. It's not the same. And let's be honest as well, HH, he had an amazing team. Prime Virgil van Dijk, De Ligt, amazing defenders. So for your question, to summarize my answer is, if he had a much better team, could he have done better? Of course. Because if you give any manager a much better team, except for Oli, they will do better. Yeah. Did he underachieve with what he had? I think so. Because look at Frankie de Jong. Do you know when people call him Ding Dong as an insult? I began to call him Ding Dong because he's been average under this guy.
Bring him. So Mohammed Fahad says HH looks like a skinny version of EDP.
Oh my god!
Wow.
I'm afraid of googling this dude. So EDP 45. Now, if this is some kind of
he's recently been found out to be a pedophile.
Yeah, he's been caught 4K.
I think EDP stands for eat that pussy.
445.
Oh my god! I don't even want to pull up the image, man. Jesus Christ in heaven, man.
He's
Lord in
funny.
heaven.
He's funny. He's funny at least.
No, he does look funny. He looks like a creep. From Rossoneri, who says Barca fans think hiring Xavi is like the second coming of Jesus.
That's not
Christ.
true. That's not true.
Nah, don't not.
You see,
That's
here's
not
my
true.
thing, man.
That's not even true.
That's not true.
You see, here's my thing. So, guys, now I told you that Madrid zone is a piece of shit, which it is. Madrid zone is a complete piece of shit. But Barca Center, I feel, because I was following Barca Center during the whole Messi thing, and Barca Center are pretty good. They are pretty good, and Barca Center are saying that it could be Xavi.
Xavi in.
I'm going to say right now, I don't think this is the move to go with. So let's just say it is Xavi, because we'll know more. I think we're going to know more by tomorrow. So, Tad, if it is Xavi, what is your honest feeling if Xavi is announced as the manager of Barcelona?
I'm gonna get a little bit excited, because I've seen the way how his team plays. I like how his team plays. I'm very optimistic. Am I thinking that we're gonna win the treble this year or next year after that? Year after that? No, I really doubt that, because these are really young players. They have to get more experience. Get to know more each other. Get to know each other more. Because they're playing a different kind of style now. But they're gonna get used to it, because the way how they play will benefit them. So I'm really optimistic about it. So yeah.
What's it called? Abdul, Xavi, talk to me.
Masterclass, man. Masterclass.
So you're saying it's going to be the second coming of Pep?
No, because he's not coming into anywhere near as good as the team as Pep came into. But I think he will make us play good football. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. I would rather finish fourth playing amazing football than finish second playing shit football. That's just who I am. I know some people would disagree with me. But I watch football because I want to enjoy football. I'm not a results merchant. And let's be honest, what's the difference between coming second and fourth? You're both a loser. Of course, I would want to win the league over playing amazing football. But we're not, let's be honest, man, Real Madrid, Mbappe, Haaland, Pogba, we're not sniffing that league until we get our finances straight.
So, okay, how are you sure that Xavi is going to get this team playing the way that you feel they're going to play?
Because I've seen him play. I've seen him.
In which league?
Qatari Super League.
I mean,
Abdul, speak loudly, because the class people at the back can't say it. Can you just say it like what league? I think it begins with Q. I think it begins with Q.
Barbecue.
Barbecue begins with the B. Barbecue begins with the B. It's so guys. For guys that don't know, is Abdul wanted to say the Qatari league. Al Sadd. Now, Abdul, I will not say anything bad about Qatar, because I like oil and I like money and so forth. But I want to be fair here. Coaching in the Qatar League is very different from coaching in La Liga. And Abdul, how are you sure that what you've seen of what he's done in Al Sadd and what you know of a player, he's going to be able to successfully translate that into Barcelona and be able to translate that into against teams in La Liga?
Yeah, I know. It's because style of play doesn't matter where you manage.
Absolutely.
Like where your style, because every manager has their own style of play. And it doesn't matter, like you can be coaching like under 18s and have a good style of play, you know what I mean? So, of course, you can't just come in and play champagne football, because champagne football doesn't always get you results. It's a results business at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So, and in La Liga, results are more important than they are in the Qatari league. So maybe it's not gonna be champagne football like I'm seeing it in Qatar. But I don't think Xavi's ever going to play terrorist football. And I'm sick and tired of terrorist football. I don't want to see Barca play terrorist football. I don't want to see a Barca side that can't break a team down. I don't want to see Barca play where Piqué and Longley has the ball more than our forwards and midfielders. I don't want to see that. And I don't think I'm going to see that with Xavi, because I think it's high intensity, fast-paced attack and football. And that's all I want, man. That's all I want, because like I've been starving for this, man. Yes, Valverde, he gave us results, but it was boring football, man. Like I was falling asleep. It was terrorist football. And I really hope this works out, because I really need it. Like my love for the game, it's been dying, man. It's been dying because we've been having these horrible crap managers that only care about results. So hopefully, man, he can bring us back. Obviously, I'm not deluded. Of course, it can go wrong. Do I think it will go wrong? Maybe, bro, but I'm going to be patient. And I'm going to believe in him, and I'm going to support him because he's a club legend, HH. He has a good hair.
You just said the two words that coincide with Walt Disney, who was actually racist, which is club legend. Club legend has nothing to do with are you a good manager. Those two things, they're mutually exclusive. Club legend, amazing manager are in two different worlds, two different existences. And you shouldn't even mention club legend. Those words shouldn't even come out. You shouldn't even think about that. That shouldn't even come into your brain. Club legend. All you should be focused on is, will he be a good manager? And with this team, with these players, can he make them play good and be effective and win? Because are you saying to me that as long as they play the Barca way and they keep losing, they end up sixth and they don't get to the Champions League group, like, well, playing the Barca way, it's fine. I trust the process. Will you be happy with that? So will you be happy with playing quote-unquote good football, but you finish sixth, you get pimp smacked in the second round, or you don't make it to the group? Would you still be happy with that?
Yeah, but you can't play good football and get pimp slapped. You can't.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, here's the thing, though.
Because when I say good football, I mean, when I say the Barca way hasn't just been entertaining football. It's been entertaining because it also involved getting good results, smacking teams 5, 6, 7.
No. Okay. When Bayern Munich beat Barca in 2013, Barca, in their mind, were playing good football, but they just got beat by a better team who had more effective tactics.
No, we weren't playing.
That's a bit of a stretch, because our coach was like partially dying and Messi.
We weren't playing good football.
So when Barcelona played against Juventus in 2017, were they playing bad football? When they couldn't score a goal?
No, I agree, HH. But for Xavi, like how many times is Barcelona gonna face a team that has better players all around than Barcelona? Not often. Like I will take a defeat in El Clasico if we can beat the bottom 10 teams in our league. I just want us to beat the smaller teams consistently with good football.
Okay.
Of course, HH.
Let me just say this because I want to come to Ian. So from your boy, Hartman says Arteta will have a better managerial career.
Who does he support?
Arsenal. He supports Arsenal.
Really? There's nothing to be said.
I'm not going to reply to him because, bro, I know they are.
You're stretching it. Then you're stretching it. That's what's being rude. Your boy 7625E, thank you for the dub. Big man says, will Xavi make the hard decisions like benching his friends like Piqué or Busquets?
That's true.
French tax.
That's
a
true.
League in the desert is different in La Liga. Second Ole. Easy.
That's a really good question,
But that is a beautiful. So if he comes in, he played with Piqué. He played with Busquets. Is he going to be strong enough to say, Piqué, I'm sorry, bro. Busquets, I'm sorry. Because whose mistake led to the goal for Volcano today? Who got dispossessed? It was Busquets. So my thing is, if Xavi comes in and benches either Piqué or Busquets, I'm already like, oh, all right, okay, let's see what this guy does. Because what's the first thing that Pep did when he came to Barcelona? Do you know who Dino was? We all know who Ronaldinho was. The first thing he did was, Dino, you're out. That was a huge move. It pissed me off because I was like, what? Say, you passionate bald freak. Who the hell do you think you are coming in telling Dino to sit down, you a-hole? Boy? Treble. Now what? Now what?
Yeah, but the problem is, like, right now, PK and Busquets, they are like our best players.
Now, are they your best players because they generally are still quality, or are they best players because management has been so bad?
No,
and they're just the best out of a really bad bunch.
With Busquets, yeah, I'll be honest with you. Like, there's a lot of people that compare Busquets and Casemiro. You know, their rivalry. Who's the better? Who's the better one? I'll tell you, like, Busquets, he's a system merchant. If Busquets isn't in a team with 70+% possession,
oh yeah,
he's average, because this guy doesn't run around like he's not
mobile. He has no athleticism.
He's not mobile. He's not gonna go in, make good tackles, boss the midfield. This guy, if you have 60-70% possession, he's your guy. He's your guy. And if Xavi does implement, I expect him to implement that style, you know, because that's the Barca way, you know what I mean? But if he does that, I think he'll get the best out of Busquets, because Busquets been suffering for Barca, let's be honest. But every time he goes play for Spain, he's one of the best players because the system is better. You know what I mean? But for PK, man, bro, PK, I think the only reason why he's playing is because he's a leader in the back line.
Well, without PK, you don't beat Dynamo Kiev, man. So
this is true.
So from your boy Shoga Adeleke again, thank you for the dub, who says bringing Xavi isn't about winning now, but about getting the club back to its identity, which then leads to winning. Great points, Abdul.
I appreciate that, bro.
Let me push back slightly on that. Remember when Setien was hired? Where was Setien hired?
January.
Setien was hired because they felt that Valverde didn't represent the Barca DNA.
No,
And I remember the headline. I remember the headline of Setien was that to bring back the Barca DNA. That Setien really. But that was one of the reasons that to bring back the Barca DNA. That's
but this guy
he understood.
But he flopped in the CL.
No, but this sort of like, I want to say, like, with Xavi, like, I don't think this is going to be like another Guardiola situation. I think this could be decent. Like, this could be, in terms of our style, this could be decent. However, this does have the possibility of ending up like a Kike Setien, because remember, we got to face Bayern Munich in like a month or 2 months from now.
Mm-hmm.
And what if, like, you know, what if it's not really going the way it's being planned, and then he gets an absolute beating of a lifetime against Bayern Munich? It's not going to be very good. Like I said, like, he's not the best candidate. He's just, this might be a nostalgic signing. Like, that's what I
Yeah, but who would you sign? Who can we sign?
Well, honestly, if I was Laporta, which I'm not, I would try to find an interim manager till December and then go with Gallardo, because Xavi is just not ready. Like, we have to be honest, he's just not ready.
He's not ready, bro.
And the thing, okay. You know, he was offered by Barcelona a contract, 2 times, right? And then he got offered a contract by Borussia Dortmund, and he declined them because he knew he wasn't ready. During that time when he offered that contract, he knew he was not ready for Barcelona.
Exactly. Not only that, but I'm hearing rumors that PSG are actually exploring the option of getting rid of Pochettino, and 2 of their candidates is going to be either Zidane, although they don't think so, just because he's probably waiting for the French job and he's a Marseille fan, but they could actually also go for Marcelo Gallardo, because he is a former PSG player. So if Barcelona have to make a decision whether or not they want to get somebody who's a reputable manager before another team does, and they lose out, and then they're forced just to stay with Xavi. So, I mean, if they get Xavi, you can pretty much kiss somebody like Gallardo goodbye, and he's probably going to most likely end up at PSG once Pochettino gets the boot.
Yeah, but who's Gallardo? Like, I know River played, but what has he done in Europe? Man?
It doesn't matter whether that.
I mean,
wait, sorry, hold on. Let me just say this. So, I'll come to you, Chad. Uncle Wham, thank you for the dub. He says, sorry, Barca fans, Xavi ain't its PS. Venom is a disgustingly trash piece of crap film. It's a horrible film. And you see, my thing is, Xavi, I'm not sure this is a good idea, bro.
But you know, I think
this
because
this is Disney Plus, man. Abdul, you're falling for Disney Plus.
Yeah, but
man.
I think because Laporta, he's more sensible than the rat that we had before him. I don't think he's gonna put him on like a 15-year contract with no release clause and no nothing. I think he's gonna make it easier to sack him, because one of the big reasons why we stuck with Koeman for so long is because like that. I don't know, how do I describe the guy that we had before Laporta? Like I don't know. He's like, he is a rat. You know what I mean? He put like so many. It was so difficult to sack Koeman because he had like a 16 million release clause, and we had to pay Holland like 6 million for taking him. It was that's why like we couldn't sack him. So if like I'm sure like if Xavi gets the job, I think like his contract there isn't gonna be like a ridiculous release clause where we have to pay like 20 million to get him out.
Listen to let's listen to this scenario then. So you say, okay, he doesn't sign a long contract. I don't have to explain what Xavi means to Barca fans. Everyone knows. So he comes in now, which I think is too early. And I think it's too early. And also it's the wrong time, especially for the kind of team. He comes in, it's not a success. They lose games. They don't do too well. And then he gets sacked. Or he leaves by mutual consent. Then you're like, what if we had just waited? Because it's similar to Lampard. Lampard thought, oh, I'm ready to go, came in. It started well. With Lampard. But then reality set in, and guys like me turned on Lampard. And that's now started to eat onto your legacy as a player. It shouldn't, because no matter what even if Xavi loses every single game, it shouldn't taint what he did as a player, because playing and management are different, but that's not how things work. If Xavi motions a Barca team that loses like 6-0 to Lugo, then you're going to be like, he's a great player, but we did just lost. We lost thinking to Lugo, and that's just the harsh thing.
Yeah, but wait,
hold on. From Icardi, from Mauro Emmanuel Icardi says, if they bring back Xavi, they should bring me to. So, guys, would you want Icardi in your team?
Yeah, Icardi, stay loyal, man. Stay loyal.
No, but AJ, I just want to say it's like it might not even be a good thing. Like, let's just say hypothetically they bring in Xavi and it doesn't go well, and they kind of want to get him out. It actually would be a very bad look on Laporta's part to get rid of Xavi, let's say within the same year, because it's kind of like, well, you clearly don't know what you're doing, and now you've ruined Xavi's reputation amongst his status of Barcelona fans or legends. This is what I mean. Like, it's a huge risk, and like, does the risk outweigh what can come good out of it when there's no evidence that it can go great?
So are you for taking the risk or against taking the risk? I'm not sure where you were at.
Well, I'm against taking the risk just because we have taken the risk in the past and it hasn't worked out. Like, once we got rid of Valverde, when we got Setien, let's keep it a stack. Everybody thought 2000 and Pep Guardiola ball was back. Like, that's what everybody thought.
Yeah, I remember. Yep, that's what was sold as. Yeah,
everybody thought Pep ball was back, and we got absolutely destroyed by Bayern Munich. And that's the lasting image of what Setien is to Barcelona. Not that the fact that he somewhat played a little bit more attractive football than Valverde did. So this is what I mean. Like, this could be the same thing with Xavi. And like, I believe that if they do bring in Xavi, they're not only going to give him this season, but they're going to give him next season. So do Barcelona want to go another 2 years of not knowing exactly what they are? And then when you do that, who's going to be available? Is Ten Hag already going to be signed to another manager? Is Gallardo going to be at PSG? Is I don't even know who else, but what managers will be available at the time? You can't keep gambling based off your identity. At some point, you just got to get a surefire answer. Somewhat, I hate to say this because Barcelona and Real Madrid have two different identities, but the difference is that Real Madrid will always go with whoever's hot or whoever's best available. Like, after Ancelotti, they're not gonna try something spicy or something different just because they want to be different. No, they're gonna go for the surefire thing, whoever is an exceptional winner. and they're going to do that because if it wasn't for Ancelotti, they probably would have got Maximiliano Allegri. If it wasn't for Allegri, maybe they would have got the booger eater, booty sniffer, Joking Love.
Oh yeah.
So like,
bro, this is true. It's true, man. So hold on. So my MC says, shout out Lukaku not scoring like the pie to sacrifice. Guys, MC is a Man City fan who said that City would beat Chelsea 5-0 before the Champions League final. He promised me and said that City would beat Chelsea 5-0. And ever since then, the guy has been dealing with PTSD.
Why do you have to give him this long intro?
No. I already took time because just to remind guys. And from your boy, Gio, thank you. Okay, that maybe that's the name. Gio, who says Arteta is bringing us to the promised land of fourth. I don't care if MUFC gets Conte. They are playing on Thursdays next season. See you away at Zoria Luhanski.
No, HH. I want to add one more point, HH.
Yo, man. Bro. I love how, bro, Arsenal fans are coming out their caves, man.
No, bro. But they're on level points with United, so they can't say something because right now them and United are now on equal points. So it's real. It's real. Well, yeah, what do you want to say?
No, I just want to say in regard to the last point, when, for example, Zidane wasn't necessarily just out of the blue either. He was Ancelotti's assistant coach. So he had time to familiarize himself with what Ancelotti puts out there for Real Madrid and also get familiar with the players he eventually assumed. So with Xavi in this regard, like they should bring Xavi in the sense that not as a coach or as a main manager, but as an assistant manager, because the Real Madrid,
which is the smart thing to do, man.
It would be the smartest thing to do.
Things, man.
Because I guarantee you, at some point, Raul, he's going to be the Real Madrid coach, but he's not going to get it right away. He's most likely going to be an assistant manager first before he gets his chance. And that's the problem that I'm having with Xavi. He just shouldn't get it right away because everything is going to fall right on him. And that's just the way it is.
It's hard, man.
Yes.
Why does it seem like a bad idea? And why can't I shake this feeling that this could seem like a bad idea? And why do I feel that? Because it's like if you're just walking in Brickell. Because when I hear club legend, when I hear Pep Guardiola, when I hear I'm like, in life things don't repeat themselves in that way. So why do I keep hearing that, man? So do you okay? Chance of success of this, if he's to come now, chance of him coming in now, wow. Because I will now say, what is success? Is success, the team is playing well and competing better? Or is success, this team is actually winning trophies? Like, what would be success for Xavi coming in and being manager?
At the moment, because these players are really young, right, competing at most. Because we can't really expect straight off we're going to win. I don't expect it. My standards right now are low at the moment. So it's better to keep your standards low than when you see improvement throughout the months, then you can be like, okay, I see where we're going. So, but to me, how I roll is like, I don't care if you're a legend of my team or anything like that. To me, I only care about this. Is your style of play effective? Is it effective? Can you bring the best out of the players that you have? Because due to Bayern Munich, their players always gegenpress, all that stuff like that. And Barcelona specifically with the I don't call it tiki taka, but I call it fast-paced possession football. That's how I call it. So yeah, I'm very optimistic. I'm gonna keep my standards low. So yeah.
You mean expectations?
Wait, last thing, Ten Hag. The reason why Ten Hag looks very good and very appealing to a lot of coaches, we got to remember that Ten Hag was Pep Guardiola's assistant manager when he was at Bayern Munich. So this is not like the assistant role can definitely really benefit somebody like Xavi at a top club under a great manager. So I mean, when you look at the potential candidates, they all have something in common. Like they don't just assume these positions; they have to be slowly transitioned into it.
See, because I was doing the whole thing of because basically for United, there were three names: Conte, Zidane, Ten Hag, And I said that for United, Conte is the right man for United based on the players they have, the squad they have, and what Conte is. I think he was the right man. For Barcelona, Ten Hag is the right man. Because the issue with Ten Hag is he is a philosophy merchant and he's so married to one philosophy. But I'm looking at Barcelona's players and the profile of Barcelona's players as opposed to United's players, and Ten Hag would be a much better fit for Barcelona than he would be for United. And I think problem about Ten Hag is he lost De Jong, and also De Jong is a Barcelona who he worked with, but he lost De Jong, he lost De Ligt, he lost Ziyech,
and he's cooking right now.
Yes, not only that. How well is De Ligt doing at Juve?
I mean,
De Jong has lost his way at Barcelona. I want Ziyech sold in January.
Yeah, wow.
So
all
the players that he left and so forth are not doing as good as the only. So if Ten Hag was to come in, yes, the drawback is he doesn't have a plan B. He's so married to his system, but that system, as opposed to your United, which it wouldn't work with my goats, because shout out to my goats and my idol.
He doesn't play that football.
With my goats wouldn't work.
He doesn't play that football. Now, I also want to say, in terms of United, getting Zidane is actually not ideal either, because Zidane, all we know of him
is not touching United.
But I'm saying, like, if Zidane is a great manager when you give him high quality, big personality players, but he doesn't necessarily develop young players, and United have some good young players. He's not going to develop them. Like, look at Vinicius. Vinicius was so good under Lopetegui. Zidane came back. He stagnated a bit, and now under Ancelotti, he's flying. Zidane, as great as he is, he does not improve young players. Like, look at Asensio. He's being transformed into a midfielder, and he's doing well. Like, and he wants to transform Ferland Mendy into a center back. And Ferland Mendy is a great defender. I have faith in that he'll be a good defender, but like that's the thing you have to give up with Zidane. You have to have a surefire team already for him to handle. He's not a manager that's going to develop players like Pep and the club. Like, he's just not that guy.
That's interesting.
But apparently, the rumors coming out is that Xavi will first take over in the international break.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
So it's gonna be our B team manager that's gonna take over the next 3 games.
So, Hatimo, this is interesting. So Hatimo says Barca fans should let Xavi build, even finishing 6th. Now,
I agree.
I do, in a sense. But here's the thing, and this is why I try to explain to people. Management is a very particular skill. I don't know how many times I've said, I have to maybe keep on repeating this. I may sound like a broken record, but let me keep on repeating this. Management and playing have nothing to do with one another. Let's think of some of the best managers of all time. Some of like the top managers that we know of. If we think about the top managers that we know of,
don't say Mourinho.
No. Okay, bro. Pep, Mourinho, Klopp, Fergie, Lippi, so forth. If you look at some of these big names, Del Bosque, how many of them were amazing players?
Pep was good.
Bro.
Enrique was good.
No, bro. Abdul, I told you, I'm older than you. I remember when Pep was playing. Pep was pretty good. He wasn't amazing. How many amazing players make amazing managers? And those managers I named, how many of them? Pep Guardiola was not an amazing player. He was a good player, real good. He wasn't amazing. He wasn't a standout player. So, like, Romario was the standout player for Barcelona at that time. It was really Romario. Probably you probably even put Koeman. Koeman was probably a better player at his role than Pep was. Pep just played his role pretty well, but he wasn't a standout guy. So what I'm saying is, the mistake people are making are, we know what an incredible midfielder that Xavi was, but we also need us for Pirlo was as well. Now, I get it. Pirlo didn't finish his coaching school, and they kidnapped him while he was taking his exam to coach Juventus. I mean, now, so what happened? But still, even if Pirlo went ahead and had experience and so forth, management and playing, they're mutually exclusive. And the mistake that people are making is, you look at the issue with Setien, you look at the issue with Koeman, and things have been so bad. Barca fans are just going to clutch at something positive, because look, bro, for a Barca fans, oh my gosh, imagine if Xavi comes, He's amazing. We start playing tiki-taka because people want Xavi to come in and rekindle 09, rekindle 2010, rekindle 2011. But here's the thing. This is a very different group of players as opposed to 09, 2010, 2011. Maybe Pep Guardiola always had a knack for management. Pep Guardiola is a far better manager than he was as a player. Facts. And Pep Guardiola will be known far more as a manager than he was as a player. So maybe for Pep Guardiola, your calling was a manager. No, you were a good player. You were good. But your true calling was being a manager. That is what you truly were blessed to do.
Can I make a point?
Go for it.
With Xavi, I mean, I know it sounds a lot like Ollie, what I'm about to say. But he truly understands what Barcelona is. And I know it's a cliche, but what we have been experiencing with our last three managers, it's that after every loss in a big game, whether it be in Liverpool, Bayern, even with Koeman, it's even worse. It's like every time we lose a big game, they come out and they almost accept losing, saying it is what it is, or what did you expect? We want someone who is young and up and coming, who is driven and who knows the club, because you might say, oh, Koeman he's a legend and this and that. But Koeman hasn't been around the club for 30 years. The club is so different. The fans are different. Our expectations are different. And we just want a leader. Like, I feel like we haven't had, I'm going to be honest here, like, Valverde wasn't a leader. He was a puppet. He was doing what he was being told. Quique Setien, yeah, it was the worst of them all because the players didn't even respect Quique Setien. All right. Koeman, he did get more respect, but he's a crybaby filled with excuses. Like, what do you want? What do you want a team? Like, what do you want a team? Like, how are you coming out in a press conference saying Bayern are a lot better than us? They have a lot better players. They bro. Like he does nothing to motivate the squad. And when we lose, he just comes out and says, "It is what it is. What do you expect?" Like, it's not what we want. Like, at least we want someone that can lift the spirit because our spirit has been so low. So what you expect from Xavi is not what we expect from Xavi. You think we expect, another Pep Guardiola where, he comes in and wins us the 6-2. That's not what we expect, HH. We just expect somebody who can be a leader, somebody who we can see slow progression. I'm not expecting no CL in the next 5 to 10 years. I'm not expecting a league title. I just want to see the club moving in the right direction. And I honestly feel like Xavi can move us in the right direction because it's not impossible for him. If I said, I'm expecting him to win the 6-2 next season, that's never happening. But all we expect, and I think I can talk for my fellow Barca fans, is that somebody that can give us some hope, somebody that can take leadership, that can be a leader, take accountability for his mistakes, and somebody that can move us in the right direction. Because, like, under Ernesto Valverde, we were having success, HH, but we were on a decline. We were moving in the wrong direction. I could like our current position, I could see it happening 3-4 years ago. Even when we were winning titles, it was going in the wrong direction. So I just want to see the club moving in the right direction, because if we're moving in the right direction, eventually we can get there.
Let me hit this. From your boy. What the fuck? All right, this is weird. I acknowledge CR7 my goats and okay. No, basically that's just no. Basically, no, I didn't say that. The hell? So Abu Dhabi says Xavi will take over after the international break. Fire emoji. Look, it's real. It's confirmed. It's confirmed. It's happening, man. Hearts Momo says, too late, Abdul. Arteta is already taken.
Don't forget
You know,
that.
he's Spanish. You know, Arteta's Spanish, so be careful, man.
You're sick, man. You're sick. Yeah. Emin says, Xavi, too soon. Best chance, probably interim and Hag in the summer. I think that what should happen is get an interim, even if it's risky, get an interim until the end of the season. I know it's a risk, and go for Ten Hag fully afterwards. Your boy, Lib Full Agri says, what do you think about the River Plate manager Marcelo Gallardo for Barca? As some are suggested, when we did this some weeks ago, guys said go for Gallardo. And
have you watched Gallardo?
I have.
HH, no, look at that smile on his face. Look at that smile on his face. He's never watched him. He's never watched him.
He ain't gonna fake.
No. Actually, no. I've seen clips because when we had that stream, I went onto YouTube and just looked at some River Plate clips and so forth.
Yeah, clips, YouTube montage.
Okay, so you're against Gallardo.
I'm not against it, bro, but like, I'm never gonna come out and say, "Oh, give us Gallardo" when I've never watched him coach. You know what I mean? Like, well, like.
So you haven't watched them either.
Okay,
yeah,
so
I never watched them.
So Tad, with Xavi coming in, man.
Mm-hmm.
At least, is there at the very least some hope that you now have?
Yes. I've seen some games of Assad, and I like how the team plays. They play very fast possession football. I really do like it.
You got undirty, bro. Bro. Look at the stream, man. Man, you got